Here today at Purpose Brewing and Cellars in Fort Collins, Colorado. We'll be interviewing two artists playing FoCOMX this weekend. The first one is Sarah Slaton. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I am lovely. I'm so happy I'm starting the day with you.
Thank you. I'm happy to start the day with you too. We've got hats, killer hats, to start the day with.
We didn't even coordinate that. It just happened.
That's right.
It was meant to be.
That's how special this weekend is, actually. Sarah, you tell us a little bit about who you are as an artist?
Okay. My name is Sarah Slaton. I'm a new resident of Fort Collins, Colorado. I just moved up here a couple months ago from Denver, and I originally grew up in the South in Arkansas. That's where I started to play guitar. I taught myself when I was 17 and never looked back. I was hooked. Yeah.
Cool. So, as I mentioned, and as I'm sure we're all aware, this weekend is FoCOMX. How many times have you played FoCOMX now?
I have played FoCOMX 4 times.
4 times?
Yes.
Consecutively?
I think I took a year off because Edison was on tour and we were on the opposite side of the country. But my favorite year will probably be this year because I feel like I've seen the most music this year because a lot of years I was on tour and we would drive through to play the event but arrive a few hours before our set and then have to take off to the next town. So this is really special to get to really embed myself in the whole scene.
That's cool. Can you share with us maybe your best or most interesting experience at FoCOMX?
Oh, man. There's been a lot of them, Jeremy. I've got to rack my brain real quick on this. I would say my favorite was when Edison had a chance to play Hody's Half Note. We headlined it. It was 10 p.m. on a Saturday, and I remember it was sold out and like one in and one out to get in. And we hadn't been in town in a long time, and I remember being on stage and just seeing all these people I knew and hadn't seen in so long, and my heart was like literally about to burst out of my chest. So that was probably my favorite moment.
That's very sweet. You have a song for us?
I do. It's called Ghost in This House.
Okay, take it away.
Cool. The song's called Ghost in This House. It's from the Lion's Heart EP, which you can find on all streaming services. And it's from the band I was in called Edison. And there's ghosts in this house. They're haunting me now. Oh, oh, no. And there's ghosts in this house. They're haunting me now. Oh, oh, no, no. haunting me now. Oh, trouble, and trouble thinks of me. And my ghost is with you, and your ghost is with me. And there's ghosts in this house, they're haunting me now. Oh, oh, oh. And no, and there's ghosts in this house, they're haunting me now. Oh, oh, and no, and no.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. I've got my man voice on today, Jeremy.
It's okay.
It's getting
Either way,
real.
man, woman, we'll be okay with that one. So you're an out artist,
I am.
which is wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you tell us a little about what it means right now to be a queer artist? And
It is a great time to be a queer artist. I mean, I grew up in Arkansas, and coming out in the early 2000s was not a picnic in the park. It's a great time. I feel like, you know, we're at a point now where people, they don't necessarily identify you as any kind of, I mean, you're just an artist now. I feel like you used to have to be put into a box in a category, and it feels to me now like you don't really have that, and people just accept you for whatever you are and whoever you are, and I think that's a really beautiful thing. You know, you still have, in the LGBTQ scene, you have artists, you know, like Tegan and Sarah and Melissa Etheridge that kind of paved the way. And we have the opportunity to play a lot of Pride events, which I love getting to be involved with festivals and events with our own community. So I feel the responsibility to be a good example for the younger generation. I really love whenever we go to Pride and you meet like young kids that are really excited and say they want to play guitar too, and that they're also gay and they know they can do it. So yeah.
standing up for the kids in the LGBTQ community is very important. Absolutely. Does that direct your opportunities at all?
Does it direct my opportunities? I mean, I wouldn't say. I feel like I've never really I've never made that like what I'm all about. So it doesn't really direct it, but it definitely provides a lot of opportunities. We actually just this week we were in Denver playing an event with Outfront magazine, Outfront Colorado, and that was really fun. So it's really nice to have those opportunities, but it's definitely not the majority of what I'm doing.
Fair enough. You got another song for us?
I do. I'm considering playing one that's new. Is that okay?
I think that's okay. Is that okay with everybody? Okay. I'm just going to assume it's okay with our streaming audience.
Okay.
So,
Are you guys cool?
take it
Is that
away.
okay with you guys? I'm going to assume. Are you saying yes? Okay, you are. Great. Fantastic. It's hard to hear you, but I think I got it. This song's called Dance in the Sun. I think I'm going to do a slow version of it. It's going to be a fast song coming out May 24th. I mean, fast for me. I'm sure it's not fast, really. But for me, it's really speedy. So it's called Dance in the Sun, and I wrote it a couple years ago. I started it and just finished it this past summer. It was a co-write I did in Los Angeles with an incredible guy named Louis Pezikoff. And actually, the drummer from Vampire Weekend came and did the drum tracks on it, so I'm really excited for that. So this is Dance in the Sun, a completely different version just for today. You've been having those bad dreams, always running from something, and all the graves keep filling. Dance with the dead, not living, breathing. It ain't so easy. And you've been walking a tightrope, lost on a wire without hope. But lift your head, don't let go. But lift your head, don't let go. Let go, let go. Lift your head, don't let go, let go, let go. Just hold on, love. Lift your head, don't let go. Lift your head, don't let go. Lift your head, don't let go. Don't let go. Oh, oh, oh. And hold on, my love. And hold on, my love. 'Cause with you, I wanna dance in the sun. Yeah, with you, I wanna dance in the sun. So let's dance in the sun.
Pretty good, right? Pretty good.
So I changed the whole song for you today because I'm a big fan of Day Trotter, and they always have artists do the song in a way it'll never be done again. So that's a one-time thing. So
You heard it here first on ColoLocal.
it's not even in the same key as the song that's coming out next month. And I actually had the capo on the wrong fret, so that was great for me. But it's fine. I almost considered asking the dog in the back to come join me and help out there, but
Woof woof.
he said something about opposable thumbs. We had an issue.
Sarah, tell us a little bit about your songwriting. You know, where, how that is, you know, how you build your elements of your song and how your musicianship, you know, affects how you structure things.
I'm really glad that you asked that. So I used to write, my method for a lot of years, for like over a decade, was always on my guitar. And I would just mostly write when there was an emotion or something that I needed to deal with that was just so big or felt so big that I had to do something with it. And writing a song was the only way to get it out of me. So a lot of my songs are very personal stories. Covers love a lot, like most musicians, heartbreak, but also, you know, I really touch a lot on grief and the grieving process through personal experiences I've been through with loss. But in the past couple of years, I really had my boundaries pushed. That last song being an example. When I went to Los Angeles to do it, when you guys hear the full version that comes out next month, I just top-lined, which means that I did the vocal lyrics and the melody, and the vocal melody. And the other guy, the producer I wrote with, he did the guitar, the bass. We had someone come in and do the drums, and I literally obviously didn't learn very well, but just am learning how to play that song myself now because I didn't even play it in the studio, and that was a whole new thing for me, but pushed me sonically. And then I went to some co-writing camps this past summer, songwriting retreats. I went to one off the coast of Vancouver on Bowen Island in Canada, and I was there with these people from all over the world, and I did another one in Palm Springs, and every day you would get there and you would do a master class on different elements of songwriting and working on your craft. And we had these phenomenal mentors and coaches that had written, you know, platinum songs and all that. And after you would do a master class, you'd be put with 3 people, 2 or 3 people that you really hadn't met, you know, until that day or the day before. And then they gave you a brief on a song to write. And it could be something like write something for sync licensing that could be placed in Grey's Anatomy, or, you know, X, Y, or Z, like pull a first line out of a hat and you have to write a whole song based on that first line. But the group would get together and we had 4 hours to co-write a song together, and then we had to perform it in front of, you know, these people who had written for like Justin Bieber and all these famous people, and perform the songs. And that really sharpens the tools in your toolkit. So now my approach to songwriting is so different. I love co-writing Colorado artist. Hit me up if you want to do some co-writes. That's really where I'm at now, is not writing from such a personal place, but learning how to draw from the outside world a lot more and from other people. Yeah. Thank you.
That's right.
Oh, thank you. I paid all of them to be here. It's fantastic.
Now, this next song you're going to perform, I understand you have a guest you want to bring up?
So you're asking me about being a queer artist. I'm super lucky that my lovely, wonderful, beautiful partner that moved up here to Fort Collins with me is going to join me.
Let's give it up for Sarah Joelle. And what's this song you're going to sing?
So this is Sarah Joelle. She's in the band Lola Rising. They slated last night at FoCOMX. The song we're going to sing together is called Open Road. And it's
you might have heard of it.
Yeah, maybe. It's a song from Edison, and we're going to do a slow version. That's the theme of the morning.
Great.
So this is Slopin' Road today. This is Open Road. It's on the album Familiar Spirit. You can find it online. Thank you for joining me, love.
Two talented women. That was wonderful. Sarah, where are you playing tonight?
I'm playing at Moe's Barbecue at 8 o'clock tonight at FoCOMX. I better see you, all of you there.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
I just am obsessed with your hat, Jeremy.
Well, I'm obsessed with yours. Maybe we should swap.
Should we swap for the last
Yeah,
song?
let's swap.
All right, cool. We should probably swap for the last song. That's a great idea, Jeremy. This is fantastic.
Sounds good. All right, what's this
Does
last
it
song?
bring out
you're
my
gonna play?
eyes? Are you guys seeing this? Is that working? This last song's called Sideways. It's my very favorite song that I put out with Edison. It's about being alone with someone you care about. It's on Spotify and iTunes and all that good as well.
Take it away.
I think it might be.
My hero. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to ColoLocal for having me today. Thank you so much to Purpose Brewing and Cellars for hosting this event. Thank you to the staff for all your hard work and making it happen. Again, my name is Slaton, and I hope to see you guys soon. Woo! You got me feeling all sideways, shaking nervous hands to your face, taking off my shirt in your place, waited so long for your taste, baby. And tell me how you'll hold me, and you got me feeling all sideways. You don't have to give now, just take. Give it up to me so slowly. Tell me how you feel for just me only. And tell me how you'll hold me, and you got me feeling all sideways. You got me feeling all sideways. I'm feeling all sideways. I'm feeling all sideways. You got me feeling all sideways.
Let's give it up for Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, you gotta swap back.
Let's swap back.
Alrighty, thank you. All right, thank you for being here today, Sarah. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
I'm gonna kick you off the stage now, and I'm gonna ask Frezi, the owner of Purpose Brewing, to come up for a quick couple of questions to tell us about where we are today.
Awesome. Thank you again, Jeremy. Thank you guys so much.
Peter get the...
Yeah, bring up Peter too. Peter, come on up. Why don't you stand right here, right next to Frezi. So this is Peter and Frezi Bouckaert. You share your last name?
Yeah.
Yep. And I pronounced it correctly?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. How about you say it for me?
Peter and Frezi Bouckaert.
Much better. Tell me how you came to start Purpose Brewing in Cellars.
So the first thing I want to say, Jeremy, every artist has his art in his hand. Cheers. Peter is somebody in his life, the main thing, one of the things that sparks him is learning something every day. So after 9 years in Rodenbach, we moved continents. Yeah, we learned a lot. After 22 years in New Belgium, I saw that face going down again. I was like, okay, let's do something here. We have to have another spark. And we learned a lot today.
That's excellent. Tell me a little bit about what makes Purpose Brewing unique.
So Peter, I want to ask you about what are the 4 main ingredients in beer?
Well, my art is just fed with 3 ingredients: knowledge, experience, and creativity.
And my 4th one is fun.
But to me, it's fun to see people singing and playing guitar at the same time, and I'm jealous that I cannot do that. My art is only liquid and maybe solid ones, but it's a whole different form of art. And so it's really fun to see somebody performing here in Purpose, because I don't have to perform every weekend here in Purpose. So.
Nice to spread the wealth a little bit, right? Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, one of the main things in Purpose: knowledge, creativity, experience, and fun. If you don't do a new beer every weekend, the creativity and fun can get lost.
So that's what we're about. We only have 4 beers on typically every weekend, and we change them up every weekend. And so it's an exploration for everybody who comes in. I don't want to attach a style to anything I do. That's up for the consumer, not for the artist. I just hope that somebody is going to be passionate about what they taste, and passion can be hate and love. So it can be going in both directions, but at least if it translates into passion, that makes my heart beating.
Can I add one more thing? I already heard the word box. It's so important to get out of the box. Don't talk about styles. Talk about creativity, fun. Get out of that box we already heard about.
Anything you'd like to add besides what you just said?
I do, Jeremy, you know. If you want to find your next goal in life, come to Purpose and you will find your purpose.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 15 minutes with Justin Roth. Give it up for Frezi and Peter and Sarah Slaton.